It has begun. No one voted on my poll, so I chose the game. And I chose the worst option. One sec. Welcome. We'll all get to see a trash fire of a stream tonight. I don't know how long this dating sim is. And depending on how long this dating sim is, I might actually play a decent game after this. Ask away, Cake. Ask away. Why this game? Because it was the first game I thought of. Oh, why is KFC Dating Sim a game? I don't know why. It's an Colonel Sanders is a husbando. Who's the audience? The people who want to buy KFC chicken, that's who. I guess I'll start a new game. Wait, oh. There we go. Do people like chicken this much? I have no idea. If people like chicken this much to have Colonel Sanders husbando extraordinaire. Oh yeah, I will be reading this entire thing. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. What a lovely alarm clock! Or you could wake up now. It's your first day of culinary school. No time to sleep in. Smack the alarm clock. It's an awful alarm clock. It is terrifying. It's worse than the one I have already. This is already cursed. Is that BTS on the wall? Is that BTS? Is mine? Oh, it's the pause menu. I thought it was a popcorn. Can I do? Yeah. Oh, this is so cursed. I love it. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School academic learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What would you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. No one's answered. Is that BTS in the background there? Or am I just seeing things? I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist: teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Did this kid not shower? Did he seriously not shower? How do you not shower? I saw no showering and instantly thought I assumed it's a dude because he didn't shower. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Damn it! Damn it! I didn't realize it was this cursed. I know nothing of this dating sim, and I can't believe it was free. Because KFC needs to pay me back. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, academic for learning. What a title for a school. It's awful. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever. You could have just said BFF. Miriam. Oh. She's the most incredibly hungry person you've ever met. And you absolutely love her for it. Oh, music's a little loud. Sec. Let me change that in the game setting. Put all about the same. How's this sounding? Could it be a little louder or could it be a little quieter still? Could it be improved at all? Because I want you to have the most cursed experience while enjoying yourself. Just let me know, and I'll lower it or raise it. Good morning, Jude. Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? Okay, good. Audio's good. Actually, I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. She's blinking. Yes, tonight is very cursed. I go from frustration, first game, to fun, the second game, to cursed. Because okay. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh no! Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box. Quicksand box? What? It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School academic for learning's famous 3-day only semester, 3 days? How is a semester only 3 days? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Sweet girl Miriam has always had the flair for dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. This is so cursed. Should you prep talk her or change the subject? I'm gonna prep talk her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had her tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember the card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring a handsome young fellow in a red suit? Santa Claus? I didn't know Santa was on tarot cards. I'm waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my Sure. And sure you will, in no time. We'll be graduating and you'll be delighted. Delighted the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can tell her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have those killer bags. Those are some bangs you got there, Miriam. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yes, I can totally believe you cut them yourself. You can definitely believe it. Believe it. Naruto-kun. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's actually your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. They didn't have to make her so thick. Oh, hello, Ashley. I didn't see their chicken shins. You leave June's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Shh. Shins are huge. Can't stand Ashley. Even her name's annoying. Yeah, they gave her the worst spelling of Ashley ever. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself better than everyone. This game is psychic. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Is her tongue sticking out? Yeah, is that her bottom lip? I don't know. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes. No! While he styles his hair. No lie. They're rockin' glutes. Van the man. I don't know how to feel about this text. It feels very gay. Van? Oh! No! This is Van. You rang? I don't know how to feel about this. The pompadour is amazing, but I do not know how to feel about the rest of this JoJo's character. I've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you know them, Ashley and Van have been just super close as you and Miriam, and sustain. Literally, this is the first time I've ever played it, Newbie Noodle. I don't know how to feel about it. Anyways, Ashley and Van are like Miriam and I, but more devious. Can't believe the University of Cooking School Academic for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. Yikes! Anyways, what part of JoJo's would Van be in? Because I'm saying part 3. Or part 4. He seems like a part 4 character, even though part 4 was when they started to get, like, not buff. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. How long is this dating sim, Noodle? Yes, Duran Duran. He would totally have that stand. His stand would totally be Duran Duran, just because it rhymes with his name. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. No! What the hell? Why is there a kid? Why is there a kid here? As you approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh, the kid's dumb. Oh no! Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Not so quick, kid. Oh, bye, Noodle. Thanks for coming. Holy crap. This is terrifying. Pop, I do not like you already. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. No. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's been reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm June. So, are you gonna make me hold the door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me? Or is he kind of cute? No! That kid's terrifying. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Why is there a corgi teaching me cooking? Has the queen been teaching her corgis how to cook? Is that why she chose corgis? Now quiet down, everyone. This Sprinkles. Who is this unreasonably cute pup? And why is he in a culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and the CEO of UCS. Al, CEO, entrepreneur. Born in 1964, Sprinkles. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and fluffy. Cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Whoop. Okay, there we go. CEO, entrepreneur, born in 1964, professor, Professor Dog. What? A cute dog is a professor? This is the best school ever? Yes, only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. I don't know how to feel about this game. It's terrifying how cursed they went with it. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you, and as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Here's my question. How many dating sims did the developers play for this game? I'm not dating the dog. I am not. I think the only option is Colonel Sanders. But I think another funny option would be Dan Dan. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then, oh, he walks in. Of course. Damn it, Colonel Sanders. I'm not buying your chicken. He walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome, tall, still? Time stands still. So no one knows it's Colonel Sanders? It's him. It's my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Harland, please call me Colonel. Hi, Whale. Welcome. This, it's so cursed already, and I've barely played it. Colonel Sanders. Okay. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be the sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up for faucet pits. Melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. He's so hot, he's gonna cook the chicken by standing by it. Hold on just a sec. Nobody calls my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. What is it with all your weird insults? What's up with the white guy by the clock? Welcome to one of the most cursed things I think I've ever played. If you guys can find any like really cursed ROM hacks, I would love to play them. I don't know who's on the wall. It's generic cishet white man. You two both know my name. Okay. Besides, when June sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. No! Yes, this game is free. So for whoever wants to play it on their own time. It's free on Steam. Who thought at KFC thought this was a good idea? This is like upstaging Wendy's by like a lot already. Besides, okay, I read that part. I'm gonna clean myself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Cake is a mod because they show up to like every stream, so I'm like, why not make them mod? Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academic for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even really be adorable tiny food. When all is said and done, there will be a battle, and you will lift your sparks and complete the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. When will this become Food Wars, and why is this guy so generic looking? What's up with his eyes? Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Ah, yes! Good. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're right on the fast track. Out of here, young man. You sure you're even in the right place? Yikes. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year at the school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. That kid is terrifying looking. He's so lanky. Oh, I doubt it. I doubt if he'll get better. Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to the students. Student Sprinkles is referencing who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. How many students am I gonna meet? Yeah, I'm not gonna touch the top right button. Where the class bursts into laughter. Why would they laugh at him? Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sexy of it. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what you've been picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Don't you dare comment on my diet, damn dog. Never. Oh, you better be having a good time. Because this isn't actually a story game. Like, Castlevania had a story, but this is actually involved. And it's just more cursed every text bubble. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Hey, viewers, what should I give the dog? I'm serious. What should I give the dog? Should I give him a beef treat, a rubber ball, or a chicken snake? Elle, well, what do you think? Are we gonna go beef? Ball. Okay, ball from whale. How about you, Elle? What should we give the dog? Your typing skills are fine. I'm gonna give... I'm just gonna give him the rubber ball. You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Why did I have a rubber ball? Why do I have a rubber ball on me? Why did I have all three of those things on me? Into your hand, Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. You toss the ball, and he bounds after, grabbing it with his mouth and swinging from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take a seat and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, June. There's still a seat here. It seems no one has claimed the seat over to me. If you're interested, who should I sit beside? You all get to decide who I get to romance. Because I know the most cursed option. I'll give it a little. See what you all think. And depending on your responses, I might go with yours. I might not. Go with Mr. KFC himself? The Colonel? Or Colonel, as I should say? Yeah, I'm going with Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. What the hell? Thank you for offering me this seat. I only have two rules. Do all you can to do. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way. you'll ever get the feeling of accomplishing something. Oh, yikes. It's so inspiring. That sounds a bit... He looks like he's about to ballroom dance. It's so inspiring. I don't know. Being able to just... Why is there trigonometry and a bucket of chicken? I'm just noticing this. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. Yeah, they blink. Makes them seem alive. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Ooh. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. No, Pop! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Yeah. Calculus to decide the right amount of the 13 herbs and spices. Keep your knives sharp, your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to trees, as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? The fact that they mentioned spork earlier makes me think it's a spork. I can't do the King Bok. Should I do like the King Bok answer and choose the comically oversized fork? They ask for a spoonful. A spoonful, they say. Takes out comically oversized fork. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's another streamer's gimmick with the King Bok thing. I'm going with spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as you pretend with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. Pancake that looks like a silly face. These are getting more nonsensical as this goes. I think I'm going with pancake with a silly face. That's wrong! No! Hey chat, is Sprinkles a good boy? No? He's a talking dog that teaches culinary school? He's the best boy. Or just, yes. Yes or absolutely? Best boy or just yes? I think it's best boy. That's right. Your total score is 4 out of 5. Only one wrong, not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! That wasn't a lecture. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Oh. Have fun sewing, Al. Bye-bye. A delicious fragrance wafts. Shoot, Elle could sew and watch this cursed mess. But whatever. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. No. But I... Lunch. She said shh. I don't know what he's gonna do. I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. He's gonna give us chicken. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard he's very talented, but are the rumors true? KFC bucket! This is... Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. It contains glimmer in the light. Piled higher, huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? A novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve this perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psh, nah, my dude, nah. No, to be in Food Wars, it's a lot hornier. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is a poison. Got him! Yeah, Colonel Sanders is Soma. He looks nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. His face. His face. Colonel Sanders' lashes? Luscious. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up. But she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see, her body language changed. Oh. Damn it, Siri, why did you appear? No! No!
Okay.
No, 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 no. No, Siri, why? Why didn't the Beatles come up? Her body language changes from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him to all to herself. Please, 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 Twitch, do not send me a copyright claim just for Siri being stupid. You better not. I hope not. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, and his eyes go wide. He starts contorting his face. He tries to hold pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. This is Shokugeki no Soma. This is Food Wars. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. So, question: did you all hear? Did you all hear the Beatles start playing, or was it just on my end? I need to know. Did you all just see iTunes pop up on me, or did you actually hear? No. No. You take one piece of the fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Right now, I'm not feeling too amazed. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that will tell you the Colonel Sanders culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I'm going to savor the moment. I told you this is Food Wars. It's just Food Wars with short skirts, and that's about it. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Oh, man. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After taste testing food, you try to get some one-on-one time with the Colonel. Approach the Colonel. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of to come and ask. Where did he get that walking stick with the chicken? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me fortune and establish my legacy for all time as soon as a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you here and me talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own. I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to know each other. All the disgust. He's clearly not gonna give up that easily. Rick Astley, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what I say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways, makes sure you're truly alone, then leans in and feels his warm breath as he whispers, "Just one ingredient, but I can't tell you. But you can't tell. I use. It's something my great grandmother taught me." Wow, you'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. You wrapped up the huge revelation. You noticed that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. Everyone else is still in the cafeteria. Just had to look for him. I don't think it's cinnamon. From what I've heard, the 11 herbs and spices have actually leaked, and they're like really common. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. What? In the quad? It's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the buildings and think about my story. We'll continue after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can count on that. Going together for the first time to figure out this is the perfect moment to show your personality to them. Now come to show your own strength. Wow. Big idea. Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, June. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. Next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look, this place. Blah, blah, blah. This place is magnificent. Finally, we can show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? I'll be awaiting your return, whale. Only an hour into the stream and it's already terrifying. You're not gonna blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans. You're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, poor Miriam. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, June. I'll prepare a station. Though, our partner Miriam is left standing alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Oh no, it's gonna be, yeah. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Pop and that other student. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Oh, two potential partners? I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being forever alone. Who do you want to be Miriam's partner? It's gonna be Clank. Sorry, Pop, you're not getting chosen. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partners with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up, begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Buzz. Oh, Tissue, I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha. Clank shudders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. A basic dish, divide up the steps. No chef is an island. Takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Start steak tartare. Seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't even need to cook it. Using Optimus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm gonna go fancy. I had delicious steak tartare once at an incredibly fancy restaurant. Simply Simple but sophisticated. Maybe we could try that? Beef? Raw beef? With seasoning and an egg yolk on top. June, I must admit, I'm disgusted right now. No! Consider. No! No, no one wants the raw beef. No! I gamed over. I lost for suggesting steak tartare. Do I have to go back to the very beginning? Do I have to speed run through the game? It's raw. Okay, I can just speed through. So. Okay, I'll just speed through. I think he wants the mashed potatoes. Okay. Aww. I can't believe I got a game over option for suggesting something. Oh, yeah, you're getting Clank again. I came over. I'm trying to be fancy. Wow, this game goes hard. No, I'm not gonna use octopus. That's too weird. Mashed potatoes and gravy, it is. There we go. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red, embarrassed. You quickly turn away. Yep, it's to pair with the fried chicken. I'll get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? Hi, Van Van. No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing June's dreams, she's supposed to be taking care of her classwork. That's the deal, remember? Oh, you made Van Van cry! Colonel Sanders returns with full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van, you working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. Looks like June is struggling. So we have to give them a hand. You know how it is. Young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Is it? Yeah, Van Van has the music pretty cool. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. Oh, she just winked. She winks. After all, your fried chicken is quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I think a better partner for you than this thing. Hey, don't call me a thing. That has positioned itself at your station. Feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows and fit together like thigh and drumstick. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel. Don't want you out. Actually, he's really going at you hard, but you need to ask for some backup there before the things get ugly. I'm gonna turn to Miriam. As soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need. Radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Punk's a punk, yeah. Is somebody threatening my friend? I actually think Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition? Sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but June is my partner today in this activity. You look for sprinkles and hope that he can step in. There's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy in stature. You look down at your friend at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been clicking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, already crushed and boiled potatoes, a perfect creamy mashed texture, plenty of butter, and cream flavor. As if your natural passion guided you through the steps. You know so well. Wow, your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel extends his hand. He's holding beautiful white porcelain gravy float, in which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Damn it! Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny will be proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. Two of you stand holding the same spork. For the small moment, the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping spork fill up. And you see Ashley and with her sinister look. You know she's planning against you. To be with Colonel Sanders. Then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork fill of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! scooping a fingerful of Dan taste the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizing that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold right there, June. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. Please do one more spoonful of food. Be prepared to eat from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes and gravy? Pathetic. Just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus and silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe. Blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. What the hell am I watching? What am I playing? You ignored me for too long. That ends now. This is I who will have the first bite. You will have a look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van, sweeps a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, I don't. Oh, no, don't. Something about the dish doesn't quite strike. Your nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. Maybe it turned in the process as the result could be toxic. I don't know why we have to date the Colonel. I think the only option is the Colonel. Too late, it's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! No! Everyone step back, don't take another bite. You look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. No, Pop! I think he just has a sheet over his head. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. Oh! The entire class was gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Ghost of student. Oh, it's brilliant. Hello, I've been turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you've shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Sorry I had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. No! Colonel Sanders? Yes, June? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a young boy, my father took to the city. I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Every day since then, working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? We have a murderer. He's a little sussy. Van ex-colonel? Yes, I ship it. Would it be Vanel? Or Colvin? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long and sad sigh. Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero! Sport monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. Me, just I was lighting down my garden, connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Is he looking on purpose? Coincidence. Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What do you do? It's literally just Final Fantasy. Attack. You decide to go for the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love! Just 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. Excuse me. spits hot gravy at you. You take one damage. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster won't forget this. Spork monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. So larger and more intimidating. How do you respond? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack do you use? Cook with love! That's 1 damage. At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spork monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. Go on to the attack. Once more. Spork monster uses the tensile. Take 2 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Again, cook with love. Really? I'm only doing 1 damage? It's using cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. He's bleeding. Have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable. Spork monster prepares the ultimate attack, rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. Manage to tamp down your disgust for the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast. Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. And I certainly won't be back, like you said. It's gonna come back. Book of Magic Spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Last name Borko. That sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. Do you come down from your battle buzz? You realize that your final attack has completely left you depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without energy left to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it out without him. What a guy. This game is terrifying and hilarious. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Yeah, he knows where. He's just that amazing. He knows where you live. Hello, everyone. Ghost student! You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Are they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient the Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you about. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into the story of her own. I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know this sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. But we got talking after class. He's actually totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Oh, it's so cute! Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school? No, that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. It was so... And also, the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in a pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slowly with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? But we definitely connected yesterday. Well, you sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. Secret ingredient? Yeah. I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? One sec. I'll be right back. I just need some water. Don't worry. I won't be too long. Okie dokie. I got some water. Miriam checks, make sure you're done before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in this botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices! The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. And said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. It was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me. And that the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking. So we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel's secret recipe. Besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Make up a fake ingredient. It was Eye of Newt. Damn it. Really? You think she's gonna fall for that? Eye of Newt? I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can I do? What can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes immediately imagining such a thing, and you figure out that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. Oh, she'll totally forget. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not typing, not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupting. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. I know this thing was insane, but why is Colonel Sanders arriving to school on a horse? Don't let it go into a hospital, please. Should we run to him or stand back and admire? I don't know how they keep up with the insanity. And just up it every time. Did they really think people weren't gonna play this and just made it as dumb as possible? So anyways, should we run up to the Colonel? Because I'm gonna run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you into the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, the sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Whoa, June, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget a single word, your world could end. So you know it is serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond. A great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And my name is, before you can continue, you suddenly awake. The joke goes, oh jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sands tending to you. He rouse you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? What? How should I respond to this, viewers? Or viewer? Compliment the chef or kiss the chef? Because I honestly have no idea how to answer this. It sounds funny. I would love to do it, but I'm just gonna compliment. Maybe you shouldn't be riding horse to school. Maybe you shouldn't be rumbling up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say. Who is the one here? But one thing is for sure. Colonel Sanders is dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, the Man-Man. You're doing something bad. By the way, By the way they're hiding, you know they must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. I'm gonna tell him to stop being immature. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary school skills. It takes creativity and it takes panache. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Jan, who hides the book back in his bed. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. Notice they haven't just been there studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing hee. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of one more student. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Is this just like R2-D2 of this universe? Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Worms. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. The crazed men are about to come to blows. I think must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone completely changed in an instant. She's battered eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely she must know that this is a ruse, right? Oh, he. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, or at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. A romantic Colonel Sanders? Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Oh, just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a Carl around town, and my tiny little legs were very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. You try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you. Sorry, I get a little worked up. People try to pet me before I've had my morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to you. Why is this dog drinking coffee? Sprinkles stops his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. No! Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy! Down! I'll talk them. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what was up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken! Want to pay attention to the lesson? Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you miss most of the important parts. No! Yeah, no one's questioned the staff. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, June? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. I'm going to sample the pepper. Bright colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out and grab it and eat it the right way. However, your body was not prepared for the heat. Pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Oh, the ghost again. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is, as I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is, sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. came to and find everyone is staring at you. Pepper was the last its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Jeez. I need to pay better attention. Well, we all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Oh, come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. You're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down. On it, so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Fan. I like your gumption, June. I'll be watching your performance. As the things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, you sense your breath, a sigh of relief. At least not until we turned out on the timer. Damn it. Just then, huge light flashed in your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready!" That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly, foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message. Lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my time to shine. To beat myself. You had this chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. You're feeling I could really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? What? Now that you've gotten some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Yeah, I answered 100 Celsius because that's when it boils. It's wrong. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. And it's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from every day. He meditated on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now. Ah! The timer goes too quickly. No! Game overed. Again. Again. No. Time to... Okay. Got this. I literally have to pay attention and not read. No! What? Vigilance? What? Colonel was actually cheering me on. Yay! No! Ah, no! What the hell is going on? It goes too fast. You might not have any hands, but June does. A good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. It's an easy way and a harder way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer, rescue your dough before it's overmixed. June, no! But you're not fast enough. Your hand gets struck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And and with a catered dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, that wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of June's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick the doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask June to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer, delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, would you mind lending me your strong, steady hand? Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce over on the dome, causing it to melt away, then leaving the ingredients hidden within. Inside you find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream, 2 ways tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the hot chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you, hee. As he places the sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over, whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run to the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels nice. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you. The storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders, and he's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get things checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in the culinary school. Handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed As an obstetrician, I was passionate about justice and failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now. It wasn't. Has it always been? Sounds like this guy could use a hug. Oh. I resolved, and that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone of something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurant that will bring joy to the entire world and make for my past misdeeds. It will be eaten in Japan at Christmas time. Yay! As your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you're prepared for the worst. It's a spork monster. Borko? Yes, it is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Borko. There are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark at night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. It wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student. Till one day, some mean kids with a magic spell cast a dark enchantment on me. I was forever transformed. Magic spell book. Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself. But somewhere along the way, I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you to respect it. You're a powerful chef, and I shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there. Sounds like some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. June, together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite. Can you imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like? But it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something, just a side dish. I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it quite yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perked up as he starts to wonder what dish I might be describing. I mean, it's meant to pair with something crispy, spicy, or something crispy, perhaps both? Maybe you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? One sec, I'll be right back. Again, I need more water, but I'll let chat decide what I'm gonna pick. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna share it. You decided that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, decide to dive headfirst. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Yeah, I was expecting coleslaw. Shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Rock's hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to this last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later, to think back on this moment. Oh. You could offer to make him one more. He seems to be a very sentimental guy. Sure, why not? You please yourself. Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each seems to radiate memories and emotion. Tap on an item, discover more about the Colonel. This must be where he keeps a secret recipe. Think for a moment what number is important to the Colonel. Then it dawns on you. As soon as turn the dial to 11:11:11. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? He's had white facial hair since he was a child. An adorable little baby boy crawls on the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be the Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's it's the drumstick that seems to be waving like a rattle. Frames a baby picture of just themselves. Probably the person who would their own face the logo of the company they founded, right? Take a closer look at the urn. Oh, it's an urn. It's a plaque on it. It's dusty. You read the inscription. Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Poor guy. I'm gonna click on the door here. And it's his white suit.
Aw.
Oh crap, the jacket. Is it the big move? Can we make a big move on him, or tell the truth? I'm gonna make a big move. It's not that kind of game. Whoa! Not that we're blaming you for trying, but still. Game over! Gamed over! Again! Damn you, Colonel. Not that type of game, and you just say game over? No! I'm just skipping ahead so I can get back to that scene. Yeah, when I saw that big move, I thought Like, confession. But there was no confession. Reveal it again. Why do you do this to me, game? Okay, this is... No, not ghost student again. You're thinking of avenging my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I would tell you my name. It's... Can you tell I'm in the middle of something? You open the window and crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Just a realistic chicken. Okay, it looks like it's back to that scene. Truth time! Okay, that was the option that lets me confess my feelings, really? Might have developed feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? June? I think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift into a slumber. Dream sequence! Bzzz. And look, ghost student again. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Yeah, I did. Because I game overed at the other one. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges from the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and mouthwater waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Damn it. Damn it, this is a meticulous breakfast. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting for you. Ask you an important question. So would you say there's a perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine, and your taste buds, that is. Flatter 'em. You know, I think we make a good team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye and gazes out the window. And right now, and with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? What are you talking about, you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion, confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, academic for learning, awaits for no one. Get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting there for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it. But I couldn't find you. I got worried. Something had happened to you. It's okay. I was just... But then it turns out you're fine. You can finally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he got me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was so interested in spending some time, one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? That's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker. I know I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however, bottling up the details of your own night. It's just too much to bear. I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where we spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happen. But the emotion, no connection, wowzers. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive to school, you encounter your rival in the quad. You can tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop. No, he himself made that. No, made himself. No, he himself might not grasp the fact. Because, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. That's great. I'll order you one up right away. Have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles. He's a dog. He's a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Jeez, these. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Got some nerve, June, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. You're twisting my words. I don't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer incident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears. Things to be close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he seems to sense that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for your final day of school? June, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you're back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Yikes. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided. But your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? But what about this flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, June. And I are more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you in class. See you inside, June. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she, for who she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. An attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel for that interaction. With Ashley, you take the spell book you received yesterday, start flipping through the pages. No. got to that book, it looked like bad news. Well, it's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. But I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. I would spend so much time decorating a magic book. They weren't really powerful. I can think of one surefire way to find out. No! Cast only in case of extreme emergency. Oh no. I could use this spell to erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Oh no. That is way drastic. Welcome back, Whale. My character is for some reason deciding to use a spell to make me forget about Colonel Sanders. This is way too drastic. Could you do something like else? Anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic. But desperate times call for drastic measures. A memory erasing spell. Why not? Nope. I'm not gonna do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. You must be hungry and reach for some old homework. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! Told you to never come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you. Terrence! Sprinkles is barking furiously. Drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial. But I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up a very important point. Thank you, June, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom you see. But before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over the class. No, really? I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Oh no. Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Worm. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a perfect date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off cliff for all I care. Ooh, no. Babe. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out from the gaps in his panels, and then a loud zing. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Where did he get a sneaker? And why did he deep fry it? In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Is that a spelling mistake? I think it's supposed to be deep fried footwear. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with the shoe. Everybody tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't distract from what lies ahead. The final competition, Showdown Challenge Exam. Still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you in the arena. Before you can think about the upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Excuse me, her tiny cocoa's delicious treasure. So you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't deserve anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through the final test, hit carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, sort of. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a big ranch big enough for the both of us. Whoever else wants to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else, meet today, tomorrow, this whole year. So what? You're a special person. You should be settled. Shouldn't settle for the first somebody. Shows you a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes tears from your cheeks. Should I really view my menu for today? Gonna make a very special soup. And best that Professor Dog is gonna love it out. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you have a better idea how to spend time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is the location of your final challenge, a test of will, test of courage, test of talent. A chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, June's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making the dish comes second nature to you. Oh, one sec. You're able to quickly get it fresh pot pie in the oven as soon as you do. Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. June, what are you doing here? There's still time before the exam. Oh, just taking it all in. Begin to visualize the success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie began to bake, smells slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's not too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get into your head cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision you have to stick to when timer goes off. Okay, yeah, you got me. Doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. It's an oddly specific number. But you'd expect nothing less from an oddly specific man. You know, it was pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. My nose is telling me something. Oh, no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. A moment of truth. Wow. It's one of the best pie I've ever tasted. Always loved country cooking. I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That's it. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. Step up. The cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus a pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes to push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Faster Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. That's rock and roid. No! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. No! Even Clank gets into it. 5-dial, pressure point, chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as we were told. We mustn't let it happen, or the applause uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out and is going to use some dark magic. Is she going to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, but you're desperately not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No, I'm gonna do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, June. Miriam notices too. I've always believed in you, June, since we were little kids, because I'm BFF. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking? Tiny food. Short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Well, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into boiling noodles. Oh no. It's my secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied. The ingredient was made up. Where in the world did you get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster! Oh, Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had a day off. But you have conjured Steve. I hate to battle, so I say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the Spark Monsters, notices you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. Oh no. I see what you're up to? Crisscross. Some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, I guess. Sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles and a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel the spork monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need you to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, he tosses a serious stare at Steve, and he takes a hand. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Summon some extra power. I can do this. I have what it takes. Came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. I'm going Super Saiyan. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are even preparing their entire lives for. Yes, June, you're the chosen one. You will avenge me. Power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You're interrupting my monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show you the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time. which can be super useful because while you were powering up, the chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and it can't be served. But don't worry, dude. You may have suffered some setback, but it's not all lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you've earned his support. Been watching you today. I must say, truly impressive. You've been thinking on your feet, rolling with the punches. Steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you manage to make is mac and cheese, and the time's almost up. You're going to need it. Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? There were no following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders ever laid your eyes on. Besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects and that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. Must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. Seems we're missing some students. Pop, Clank. From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Yeah, I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastics of the underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? And somebody asked for a wedgie. Who am I to refuse? Thought wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. Kids and pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS AL history. It's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow, he must have gotten unplugged. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. That only leaves 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester of 3 days. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made... Oh, it's so itty bitty! Tender udon noodles in a savory soup. It's so itty bitty! My word, so delicate. Is that teeny tiny Nartomaki I spy floating on this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Teeny. Yes, Sprinkles. Some great green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal had been devoured. Not only that, it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, June, for helping me to believe in myself. Pan, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard with an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one of those type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? Oof. That's exactly why I did it. Bit much is my kind of brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles needs to sniff the uni, but can't get his nose close enough. On account of all the spikes, he begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first. Can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. Oh. Van, you're killing everyone with your cooking. Can't eat this. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving of food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me! Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles gradually laps a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog. I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom turkey delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and is meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school! Got toast in your ears or something, June? I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it. Did an extremely good job cooking it too. Didn't realize that having an eating exam. Wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to College of Eating School for the Hungry. Suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted. But don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. Food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. Failed. Disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. For that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled to trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This is the last you've heard of me either. This class gets much smaller. I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in the kitchen, give me this thing. And completely blow me away. I'm a 49 dog years of life. I had never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. Seven-year-old dog. So delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the... Everyone? You pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gather around and partake of this mac and cheese bowl. You win. Okay, Oprah. Together, you and the colonels have made a new menu item. The menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now the school year is complete and everyone has graduated. The students return for one last assignment get their groove on. The tiny cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. The Jelly Dog is in the house! You know that Sprinkles was the master chef, also a world-renowned turntablist, who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Van Pan and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, I'm musing. And now that everybody's together, it's the Spork Monster! He's totally mellowed out! Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. She's gonna do great. I don't think straight people dress like that. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who would command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see, perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete your final exam, except your diploma. We had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it would be the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And now, get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor educating the son, the chancellor of such and such. Music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still talking. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Say no. So it's no, obviously. Good. Just because I just become to learn I really am. This isn't really time to have me devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. Ooh. Blown away by Miriam's maturity, it's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, comes prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to give him a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Damn it, it's literally just a family meal at KFC. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not minding people to go out and buy. Well, no, I'm not buying your chicken. The end? I know this was a promotion for KFC, but I didn't realize it was going to be so goofy. No, it's not the end. Oh, so everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner. Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. What are you doing sitting alone? Oh, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. You tell me the qualities that you would expect to find for such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy muscatel. No! It is truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. When once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. I'll be so glad to spend it together with you. Spicy Colonel, yes, how sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. But who will run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but felt it in Canada. He found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live only half of them? Will you be able to endure sharing them with other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh, dear June. I'll sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll be by your side. The end. Is there gonna be credits? Or is it just... It's over. There were no credits, huh? kind of fun. Though I think it went on for a lot longer than it should have. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream off now. I'm not up to starting another game after this. Yeah, the OP was awesome. But I'm not up for starting a second game tonight after. Yeah, it was... I didn't know what I was gonna expect, but it was an alright visual novel. Maybe it'll put me off of visual novels, a genre I haven't played before for a lot longer. Yeah. I'm gonna end the stream off here. Thank you all for watching for this bizarre game. And if you want me to play more bizarre games, let me know. Send them to me. Like, send me the name of them on Twitter. You can just at me. And it'll be fun playing a new game that's just bizarre. Anyways, good night. Thank you all for coming. It was a lot of fun. See you tomorrow where I'm going to be starting Persona.